Oh, it's going live. It's going live. There it is. Hello, ladies, gents, and War Master 10 who's going to bed. Good night, fella. Hello, everybody that cleared the schedule for this momentous occasion, this most important event of 2019 so far. It is basically the second coming of Jesus Christ, pretty much. We have a good quality stream coming out of Alaska. It's something that's been introduced very recently. There was a new connection going through cable. Not cheap, but now it is an insane amount of broadband. I can download things literally 100 times faster than I used to, and well, let's celebrate with the daily challenge of Spelunky for February 26th, 2019. Is it 26th, 27th? I can actually receive this information in real time. Tell me on the chat. I lowered the latency, so hopefully I'll be talking to you guys almost in real time. Can you guys tell me the date right now? You guys tell me the date and I'll know the latency already is showing up. So yes, indeed, it's maybe a 3-second delay on me seeing the things that you tell me that's happening. Maybe I shouldn't have started with the daily challenge because I wanted to say hello to every single one of you guys. Not every single one, because there's actually quite a few people. Hello to everybody. Miles 3298, no effing damage, the 622 effect, and Condo Slime, my suicide protection. Thank you so much for being here, because this would have ended in blood if you had not been here, Condo Slime. Thank you so much for showing up and telling me that life is worth living one more day. Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate your presence. This is going to be a pretty disastrous daily challenge. It's not going to be very good at all, because I'm going to be looking to the side of the screen all the time. I have a live chat on a different monitor. And, you know, it does force me to avert my eyes from the screen, in which time a bat can maybe munch on my eyeballs. So I would rather that not happen. So, you know, I'll try to keep up with the... Are you going to die, Belinda? You're not going to die. You're going to be just fine. Just dropping down to that area below. This is going to be a 1-hour stream, unless the daily challenge goes long, which is very unlikely. But, you know, if it goes long, we'll play the daily challenge for as long as I can to the conclusion of it. If it ends short, I will cut off the stream in 1 hour, because, you know, I want to record more stuff other than doing the live stream. But it's so cool to see everybody. How about the quality? Is the quality good? It should be just fine. I made a test and it looked like a freaking video. I'm still amazed that this is a thing that is happening. Number 9, Epic Mabu. Your shout out has been granted, because I'm a magnanimous fellow. I am somebody that gives the audience what they want. If you ask me to get naked right now, put on the camera, I'll do it, man. I'll do it for the right price. Bits start at $100. $20 for just a shot on my crotch. $50 for a spread of the butt cheeks. Full $100 for a short little dance. And maybe even blow a kiss to the camera. This is you know, my rates, my standard rates on Snapchat and what's the other thing that the Twitch thoughts use other than Twitch? There's a few programs that they will use. Well, that was a super incompetent handling of that bat, but hey, it was worth it. It was totally worth it. You know what else is worth it? The death of this man. We're going to be so murderous now. Oh yeah, feels good to just casually look away from this bearded mustache. He doesn't have a beard. It does qualify as a beard. Big mutton chop mustache. That qualifies you as a beard in my world. Naked dance. Well, just get the money flowing if you want this naked dance. Toad boy dude. Otherwise, this body ain't cheap, okay? Just like the new connection. You guys, you know, this is an excellent broadband connection. I'm still in awe and amazement. Take a wild guess. I want your guesses to happen in the chat as to how much the monthly bill is for this new connection, which is not that expensive compared to the one that used to be. Don't think that I splurged, or rather, my wife splurged on this any more than we used to, because it was already $140 to have a connection that is 100%, literally 100% worse. Oh, you sweet summer child. You sweet summer children. Oh, that was a terrible thing to do. You could go to GCI website to Alaska and actually look at the GCI red rate, and it will tell you that it's $175 a month to get this connection running, which is only $40 more expensive than what my wife was already paying on internet. I'm trying to look around this place, and of course I get distracted with the chat rolling up. Let's do something like this. Put that there, and we'll maybe create. Let's see. Can we? No, that is not exactly what I intended. We'll ghost that now. Of course, this ghost will absolutely not kill me. It will not kill me. Don't worry about it. This will not be an Blargh incompetent moment. This will be a fantastic ghosting, super competence moment. Look at that. Got that diamond. What a fantastic player I am. I have taken an arrow to the face, though. And all kinds of different pains. So I need to be very, very watchful. But you see, I get distracted. I get a little distracted with all the people telling me things. But yeah, it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. Like, the previous connection was not worth it at all. It was just total garbage. It was 1 megabyte a second. Which, you know, if you go back to the 2000s, 1 megabyte a second would be just incredible. I remember a time where the upgrade from the dial-up, what was it, 3800 to 50 something K, that was, holy crap, this is twice the speed. We can totally get that ruby, so let's get it. Twice the speed. Oh, we're downloading 5 kilobytes a second. Hell yeah! Now you will spend 30 hours just to download a nude pic of Jennifer Aniston, which, you know, she still is keeping up her bod. I think it's totally worth it. It's totally fapping material, I would say. She's a damn elegant lady, and I'm into the older lady, so, you know, don't judge me. I can see you judging me all the time. I can't believe I did indeed forget to desecrate the corpse. This is absolutely inadmissible. Inadmissible. So let's get Major Stupid to the exit, where I will be feeling a little bit better. Thank you so much. Who was it? It has scrolled up quite a bit. Let me see. Number 9, I picked my boo. She reminded me, of course, we must grab this corpse and put it somewhere where we'll be properly humiliated. We cannot just have this shopkeeper. We're going to take it to this secluded little area and just have the ghost watch. How about you watch? Oh yeah, you like to watch, baby. There you go. Has been properly done. Thank you so much for the reminder. Thank you so much for keeping me honest. You're gonna keep me honest. You're gonna keep me on top of my game. Very happy that we accomplished that very, very important task. Well done, everybody. This is a team effort. We can get all together to shove alien objects into that man's anal cavity and all have a good laugh at it. It's a scene from The Clockwork Orange. It's absolutely fantastic. Team effort. Here we have another hapless victim. His name is Roger. He has a wife and 3 kids, to which he goes back to every day. Not very happy about it though, but he does it. He's a family man. He just does it for the kids. So this is really a kindness that we're going to do to him. He was selling a shotgun, just making it so readily available. He wants us to put him out. Whoa! He wanted us to put him out of his misery. But in the end, he saw a flash of his wife and kids, like, I can't do it. I have to survive. I'll have to fight for my survival. DT, though, got a $2.7 million at 4-4. We could have done that easily. So this is just making them feel good. Making them feel good about their accomplishments. I didn't want to throw shade on these people. You know, they are trying their best. So I didn't want to outperform them. I already outperformed them in bed, so why would I outperform them in the one and only thing that they're good at, you know? So here I am, being a 100% magnanimous person with zero incompetence, zero incompetence involved. You're welcome, DT. I'm sure that you are so happy that I didn't humiliate you today. Send me a check with your gratitude, because that's what I care about. Money talks, the rest walks. Unless you're paraplegic, then you can just crawl. Let's murder a bunch of things. Grab Andy, throw him into the exit. Yeah, indeed, my very first real-time string of Fs in the chat. It's only the first one to come. Don't worry, there will be plenty of incompetence where that came from. I have not decided what kind of schedule. Like, I don't even need or want a schedule, because while I have not been able to stream this far, I'm doing great, Toad Boy Dude. Thank you for asking. I'm actually doing amazing. I do have a little bit of poop in my butthole. I'm like, man, maybe I should take a dump before starting, but no, the time to start is now. We're going to get this done, and I'll just have to go to the bathroom after and just take a massive dump, plant a pine tree, and just distribute that as I see fit in the envelopes to my enemies. It's a family practice that has been passed down from generations in my family. We, you know, do the deed, carefully load it into envelopes. Very much concentration here, trying to get rid of this horrible spider. Put in the envelopes and send it to the people that have pissed us off in the past. This man deserves a untimely and horrible death. So very happy to provide it. Oh boy. I am being pretty damn not diligent with my chat. Did I even ask you guys, is the quality good? Like, I tested it, but it's a different thing to have the live stream going. Like, is there any drop frames or anything like that? The quality of the stream. Oh, let me actually click out. It should be okay. In fact, you should get a brief glimpse of my desktop. I'm going to click on stream health. And it should tell me. No, it's not doing a damn thing. Well, that's my desktop right there. How you guys like my background? I'm still super into Senua's Sacrifice. It's such a gorgeous game. What was I saying? It didn't let me click off, so I guess I'll just read. Oh jeez, I just ruined everything. I had you guys' window. There you are. You're back. Your window is back. Yeah, it's pretty ace. I don't think it looks 60 frames per second. Well, I am definitely. The settings are definitely 60 frames per second, but I don't know exactly how the program handles it. Like, if it cannot make it, it will probably just lower it, or maybe just lower the quality a little bit. One way or another, it's good. Like, as long as you guys tell me, hey, it's pretty damn great. Absolutely, Windows 7. Are you freaking kidding me? Windows 7 is the greatest thing ever made. It's the best, best operative system. I'm still wary of Windows 10 and all the privacy nonsense that there was. I did not really look into anymore. I do have a laptop with Windows 10, and I will have to upgrade eventually, because they're stopping support, I think 2020 or 2022 or something like that. I don't know why I'm grabbing all this money, by the way. It's just the usual thing of I must have more money. We don't really need it. What we need, though, is Major Stupid is going to be the hero here. Major Stupid, you're going to be a hero. You're going to be amazing. Well, I guess maybe not. We got this under control. Don't worry about it. We got the spring shoes, so that's all we really wanted out of that guy. We can still murder him, though. Whoa! Or he can just turn around and just shoot us to death. Or he can simply screw off and stop being a pain in the ass. It was all... I like to sometimes spin that shopkeeper roulette and just let the chips fall where they may. And they fell in a beautiful deathly pattern for the shopkeeper idiot. Don't really have anything against Windows 10 these days, and I will probably upgrade the next system that I get. Windows 7 has been a trusty companion for a very long time, and it's so reliable. I remember Total Biscuit bitching and moaning about Windows 10 ruining his recording setup, so I pretty much have been lazy about trying to get that to work. If, you know, there might not be any problem at all, but Just didn't want to take the risk and, of course, have to pay for a new system and all that stuff. So just stick with my Windows 7 operating system. Hello, Mr. Shopkeeper. It seems like you are there. Woohoo! All right. We have done the horizontal mambo over here. He totally saw my pee-pee as I jumped over him. Thankfully, though, I was super elite and I prevented him from doing terrible, painful business to my urethra. Let's go all the way back down to Callie because she is here. She loves to get that sweet, sweet shopkeeper flesh. And indeed, there's so much to provide to her. A Link to the Future. I am awesome. I am so great. Like I was mentioning earlier, the little sliver of poop in my pants is not ruining my day at all. Just got back from doing physical therapy with the wife. She got surgery. She got surgery for her wrist. Nothing life-threatening. Her wrist has been super bothering her, like ultra bothering her, maybe even mega bothering her. So she finally got a bunch of surgery done. Yeah, the daily challenge is done. The daily challenge is over. I was warning everybody, hey, I'm super distracted with the live chat. Probably a bad idea to jump into the daily challenge right away. I should really just get into the groove of things before going that. But let's jump into the daily challenge anyway because I am a completely reckless individual that only values the high that he gets from dancing with death. What can I say? I live on the edge of danger. She's fine. She's fine. She's sleeping right now. She's super groggy. She hates narcotics. Like, she will not take the pain medicine if she gets any chance at all to avoid it. Let's just blow that up, get to that crate. So, that did not get triggered somehow. Alright. Something like that. There you go. So she's been trying to, you know, just take the anti-inflammatory and all that stuff and just sleep the pain away, and she's been succeeding so far. She really, really hates oxycodone and all that stuff. It just does not sit well for her, and it also makes her itchy, so she'll rather not take it. And, you know, the fear of addiction is real. You don't ever want to take too much of that poison, so it's good. It's all good. She'll be going to be fine. She had carpal tunnel and some nerves cut at the top of her wrist, and this ganglion, like a cyst that was very, very painful. They just went in there and just shoved the knife in there and just dug around in that. Can you hear my hand gesture? Just dug into that wound, like just extirpated that disgusting pile of cancerous flesh. And now she's fine. Of course, she's in a lot of pain. I mean, she's not in a lot of pain. She says it's manageable. We could simply leave. That would be cowardice. That's not the way I do. I'm going to open this up. I ain't no coward. I'm the greatest shopkeeper hunter of all time. And these people, that's not terrible. That's not great. These people are going to feel my wrath after they exchange blows all the time. La Virgen! La Virgen! Hola! How you doing? Oh boy! You seemed like a fellow shitlord. Oops, I'm sorry, Major Stupid. I didn't mean to shoot you in the face after you went through all... I'm sorry, Major Stupid. After you went through all that, I was the one to shoot you in the face. Ripping pepperoni. Ripping ravioli. We will never forget Toli. Let's just get the hell out of here. I just, with my machete in my teeth, I went in there and fought like a Mexican, absolutely. I am not to be put down. I do feel terrible regret at leaving the guy inside the vault alive. So that's something that does not make me feel good. It's okay, we'll make up with utter and wanton destruction of everything else that comes into our path. Let's get a bomb in there. That was a poorly placed bomb because he does not give me both of these crates, only one. More spring shoes. Oh yeah, no boomerang! I shun you, evil firearm. I'm going to go all UK on you, and it should be a blade actually. If I went United Kingdom on you, if I went London on you, I will wield a machete and shun my firearms, because everybody knows. Everybody knows. The guns are the problem. As long as you just wield a knife, everybody in your populace is safe. Never mind. Never mind. But you get the highest murder rate of the freaking civilized world. Well, that was absolutely terrible timing. that will teach me to get vaguely political. No, it's not even political, is it? It's just rattling off a factoid for the giggles. I have been murdered. I have been murdered by a terrible human being. Like, this is a proxy of Jack the Ripper right there. That guy was, ow. That guy was absolutely deranged, and there was nothing I could have done. He had a fifth sense of knowing when to shoot. It was not my responsibility to survive that guy. I'm like an innocent victim in an alley. It's like, do you really blame? You're victim blaming is what you're doing. Ooh, I'll take that. Suddenly this is a speedrun. No, it's not. It really is not. We're just going to just do teleporter shenanigans. See if we can time this teleportation in the most hilarious way possible. That was not well timed. Just come back. Ah, oh, too early. Too early, and now he has shot me in the butt. That's too bad. That's too bad. Trying to read the chat while playing this stuff. I'm definitely not going to go into a speedrun, because in a speedrun I do not ever look to the side. So, you know, it will just not be interactive at all. It will be just like any other regular old video. I have to keep it in mind to always look to the side to give you the illusion that I'm paying any attention to you. Well, I'm just randomly grabbing whatever is being said. Like, I will just glance to the side, and what's the first sentence? Talking about Spelunky 2, I heard nothing about it since the initial release in the beta. Has to bring any news afterwards or predictions, says Kondo's line. There's been nothing that I know. I did see, like, it was a long time ago. Like, there was some convention and they had some gameplay going on. But it was... What the... I thought that was far enough, but I'll take it. I'll just take my pain. I'll take the pain with me, internalize it, make it into a nice big ball of light inside of me, and then go into a penguin cave and release it. Anyway, what was I saying? There's Spelunky 2, there's been nothing. There's been absolutely nothing, which is fine. They usually just build a little bit of hype and then go quiet, back to the development, and they'll hype it up again once the release date gets a little bit closer. I'm not really expecting anything out of them. In fact, it would be awesome if they just said, hey, here it is, here you go, enjoy. And it's, you know, no publicity release, which would reduce the stress of trying to get some kind of early access. There you are. Some kind of early access, because I would love to contact Derek Yu and Mr. Man, whose name I always forget, and see if we can, you know, I can feature that in the channel. Wondering if they even know who the Blargh is. I don't think it's a bad... I don't think it's an unrealistic thing to assume that they have watched the Spelunky 101 tutorials. Those are pretty damn widespread in the Spelunky community. That's what most of you fellas know me from. You have a link input, you have to enable bombs scanning when I play on Windows 10. I got nothing. It was... What was it? I have enabled it twice, and I have forgotten it twice. Was it I think it's you enable compatibility mode. And, please. Oh, come on, fella. I have been too distracted by the chat. This is my go-to excuse now. Oh, this is so great. When I live stream, I can blame all of my incompetence on the chat. You assholes are totally preventing me from being good at this game. What the hell is your problem? I'm just going to turn it off and just do my own thing, because you people are making me bad at the game when I was great. I used to be great until David Trujillo. Until David Trujillo came into the chat and ruined everything. Come on, Miles3298, stop talking so I can get to playing. All of you guys are ruining my life right now. I thought I was good at Spelunky, but all I was good at is making colorfully sounding farts. That's my only skill in the game. It did get me my marriage. Like, she heard my farts. Holy crap, that is the 5th Beethoven symphony, and she married me on the spot. That is the only thing that I ever accomplished. So I'm going to tout it as much as possible, but here I was, thinking that I was good at Spelunky. But no, I cannot do it with distractions. I guess I am still good at Spelunky, I'm just not good in high stress situations. Never get me into a combat zone. Absolutely terrible. Nostrafin Damas knows the drill though. Pretty much everything that happens is my fault, fair enough. He must have been married a long time. He must be a married man because by now he knows that everything that happens is his fault. That's what my wife tells me all the time though. In between whippings. Must be true. Because Lord knows. She's the light that guides my path at every turn. And without her, I'll be a worthless little male. Oh, there goes my boomerang. Oh, it has returned to me, as boomerangs do. It is quite an amazing piece of technology. Major Stupid, you gotta make it. You gotta make it. Don't worry, you're going to totally make it. That's right, if you all leave, I'm going to be good again. I mean, you won't be here to see it, but you can take my word for it. You can absolutely take my word that I was good at it. If the stream gets deleted at a later date, it was just because of technical difficulties. It was not because I was awful and I was awful and I was looking at the chat. It wasn't me falling to the most ridiculous point of damage I've taken since 2 minutes ago. It's me looking at the chat, getting totally distracted, missing the handhold. Well, Major Stupid, now we're both stuck here. I hope that you're happy. It's going to be you or me over here, just stuck forever. One of us is going to eat the other, and it's not going to be me going hungry, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean, Major Stupid? I see that you're trying to ignore me right now. I'm trying to talk to you, saying that I'm going to eat your leg pretty soon. How about this? You might survive. Oh, I'm not going to be an asshole. Let's just pick up this. Pick up this idol. That's a two good times roll. Or you guys think that I'm concerned about that chest that just flew off? I am not concerned at all. I'm not concerned at all. That chest totally survived the ordeal. It didn't. No, it got super crushed. Wonder how it got crushed. Probably just got crushed against the ceiling. Do I want to keep on going without the chest? Absolutely. Well, I was going to use that flesh shaped as Major Stupid to stun this guy. Get wrecked! Oh, that's not what I wanted. Well, we did get a freeze frame. Woohoo! Yes, pat it back. I'll keep this boomerang. This boomerang has served me well. Thoughts on the Silk Sun trailer. I have not watched it. Apparently, it's just a brand new game set in the Hollow Knight universe. I expected it was a DLC, but I've been told by other fellas, by you guys in the comments, that it's in fact a brand new game, which is cool. I endorse such things. This is not going to explode. I was so confident in that I just stuck around. Look at that. Do you guys think that this will explode? This is making you super nervous right now? It's gonna explode. Oh, it's gonna explode. Oh, it's gonna explode. Oh boy. Totally made you triggered right now. Super triggered. Man, it feels good to stream without pants on. It's a strange non sequitur, but I just thought that I would divulge the fact right now that pants are for the weak. Every day is no pants day for me. In the Blargh household, if I see my wife wearing pants, oh, there's gonna be whippings. There's gonna be ass whoopings. Once I remove those pants, obviously. Of course. I remove the pants and then do the ass whooping. What, you thought I would be doing ass whoopings? With pants on? That's not the way it's done. Okay, I did not expect you to chase me down. Okay, there's been a lot of incompetence dealing with these shopkeepers right now, and it's mostly just me being just very flippant about their very cavalier about their presence. So maybe I can stop dying like a freaking idiot. Welcome, Misfitted Animator 553. I welcome you to our first and only ever high quality stream ever made in this channel. There won't be any more, so if you're here, this is like super duper exclusive content, and I will delete the stream the moment that it's done. Like, there will be no trace of this stream that ever existed once we're out. Man, teleporter and jetpack, this is like recipe for speedrun success. It's not. I'm done. I'm done being foolish. I'm done being silly. Except we're going with a webgun, of course. We're not sticking with the shotgun. Shotgun is boring as hell. Webgun is good. The webgun is great. My wife wears the pants in the relationship only on Freaky Friday. We get real freaky then. No pants allowed. I mean, she needed, to give you some context, she needed surgery in her wrist because, you know, all the slapping the salami was getting too much for her, so she obviously had to get that surgery done. I don't blame her, but I'm not going to tell her to stop, so she had to get some surgery to continue slapping that salami. It's very important for our marital health, for her to continue being able to do the hand gerbs. No, this is all non-factual. In fact, she's going to probably yell at me for telling such an off-color purple joke. Is that blue or purple or one of the color that most offends you and makes you feel most horny? That's the color that my jokes are being. I will tell you, she went through a lot of hard labor when she was a kid, okay? And she has just busted her body pretty much. So she's already had knee surgery. Oh, there's a chest and key over here. She's already had knee surgery. And that was an ordeal. Was it like 2 years of recovery? But finally he's doing all right. And after that, now he's in freaking wrist surgery. I'm very disappointed about my bomber load. That does not please me. There's also a key somewhere. I'd like to find it. Do you guys know? Do you guys know where the key was? Do you guys see it? Did you spy it with your creepy, beady little eyes? I know every single one of you is a mouth breather. Mouth breather that just sleeps in their mother's basement. That's what the BuzzFeed told me. Every one of you is a mouth breather that sleeps in your mother's basement and eats Hot Pocket paste for nourishment. How can I be creative on this? Well, that is not a creative way of doing things, but it is a way of doing things. This is more than I bargained for. There you go. There you go. That was actually pretty cool use of the webgun. Webgun. Best gun. See if we can find the chest, which we already had found, but now I misplaced. There it is. Just like my children. I haven't seen them in 20 years. Ah, there you go. I had kids when I was 15. Don't judge me. I was just a loose cannon by then. Stop judging me. I can just feel you judging me and breathing down my neck. Hey, Trapper John is here. What a guy. One of my favorite guys in the universe. How do you know he sleeps upstairs and eats pizza rolls? Well, you know, it's a specter. It's a specter of being a loser. Like, when you're a loser that all gamers are, a toxic male gamers, is there even a single lady? I'm not talking about an unspoused lady. A singular lady watching the stream right now. If so, I welcome you. You are a rare and beautiful unicorn. And literally, this is a literal thing that I'm telling you right now. You can have any boy you please in the world that likes video games. If you enjoy watching video games and playing video games, boy, do you have it easy in the date. I mean, obviously, you're still subject to, oh, well, I dated an asshole. You know, he was nice, but he turned out to be a jerk. You're still subject to that. Nobody's immune to that. But if you like video games, you enjoy playing and watching video games, if you are into the entirety of the little world that is us and the video games, you can just wear a low-cut top. You don't even need to do that. You just need to express your interest in a dude. They'll be like, hell yeah, I'll date you. And that entire awkward, awful thing of asking people out and all that junk, you can already skip that complete nonsense garbage that I am so happy I don't have to deal with. Because, boy, that's like the best part of being married. You don't have to try anymore. It's so nice. It's so nice to just sit here without pants. I know that my wife will maybe walk in and not say, hey, I'm going to leave you because you're a disgusting piece of garbage. That's not gonna happen because of the handcuffs. So, you know, it's great. Life is great. Really though, we have talked about it. It's like, men, we're so happy that we're not in the dating pool. It's just so freaking awful. And I feel so bad for people that have to go through all that nonsense. Oh, anyway. Yeah, I was 15 when I had my 3 children that I don't speak to anymore. It was an ordeal, man. Don't even remind me about that. Those were some bad times. Those were some bad times in my life. I'm so glad that's over. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate what just happened. I was trying to stun him forever. And what I accomplished was complete incompetence. How long have we been at this? I have no idea. In fact, I have no way. Yeah, I have no display. I have no display right now available to me of how long we have been at this. So I don't really know when to cut it. Not like I'm having a bad time. I think we're going to stick around here for quite some time because I'm having a great time with you fellas that I am consistently ignoring. It's not like I'm trying to ignore you. I just get into the gameplay so much. I don't want to look at the chat when I am I'm having a great time with Spelunky. I'm pretty sure you appreciate that. One thing that we have to do every time though, we must kill these people. There's no way around that fact of life. Shopkeepers must all be murdered. Monetization, here we go. If we promote the full genocide against something, even though it is a race of shopkeepers, do I get automatically demonetized? I don't know. I have no idea. Ah! Freaking evil 8-legged monstrosity. About 35 minutes. Okay, that sounds reasonable. Sounds like a reasonable amount of time to be putzing about in Spelunky. I would like to find the key though. Might it be in this corner down here? There's the climbing gloves. Let's go back up. You guys see it? I'm scanning the chat. Say, hey, you missed the key. There's nobody saying that, so you guys might not have seen it either. I guess we'll go back up. See if we can find it. This is triggered. Probably in the corner up there, huh? What a pain in the ass. So thankfully we have lots of bombs. We can get there. Wow, I see it. There is a huge delay for me. How long ago did you say that, Breaking Soul? Because that will be... I read your message right as it showed up. So however long it took for me to read it out loud, that's the delay that you're getting. I lowered the latency. I don't know how effective that was. But we tested it earlier, and there was maybe a 5-second delay between me saying something and me saying a reaction to the nonsense that I keep spewing from my mouth. So... Oh, thank you, Nostrafin Damas, for providing a justification. Indeed, the shopkeepers are all right fascist Russian bots. So obviously they all deserve death and to be less than human. Because they're not human. They're not even dogs. They're just programs. They're just inanimate objects that we can dehumanize because we're not human in the first place. So obviously they all deserve what's coming to them. Please remember this when the genocide is happening. It's alright. I thought it was 3 to 4 minutes, but it's actually 30 seconds. That's kind of weird. Because we tested it earlier and it was only 5 seconds, but it might be different between regions and stuff. Do you guys stay up? Do you guys stay up to get to this live stream? Do you guys get up early to get to this live stream? Do you maybe call in sick to get to this most momentous occasion of all time, where I finally get a decent internet connection. Now that I have a decent internet connection, there's no reason to ever move out of freaking North Pole, Alaska. What the hell would I? I have my little cave with the hyper super highway to the universe. Why else would I want to move? There's no other reason. I mean, there is the murder caribous, and there is the zombie moose. Well, you deal with those easily if you have enough bait. So good. So good. Here's these two people over here. And this is why I've been dying all the time, by the way. Because I refuse to let these disgusting Russian bots live. I do need to put a little bit of thought into it. How about we are, you know, let's just take it easy. Do something like this. Oh, well, that was poorly timed. But this should work, though. Create a nice little Russian bot murder hole. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Eat my lead, Dimitri. You got super wrecked, and hey, find a Cali out there. Let's murder the crap out of these people. Whoopla. I mean, they're already murdered, but we're going to give it on to Cali. Oh, yeah. I didn't even know I had super chats enabled. Oxy, thank you for the £2. You should finish the game with the lava pod at 1 HP. So very hopeful for you to assume we're even going to see hell. That's pretty crazy for you to assume such things. We have not made it to the ice caves today. In the 32 minutes that we've been at this, or 30 how many minutes? Probably like 40 minutes by now. I must have clicked. Yeah, I think it was a manual enabling, like along the side, all the stuff that I did when I monetized the channel. I also enabled super chats. So hey, everybody can give me money now. You guys gotta pay for my new internet. This is the decree that. Do you like this live stream, bitches? Do you like this live stream? You better pay up, otherwise I'm just shutting down the stream. And if you pay up nicely, if you pay up enough. I already told you my rates. So, you know, pay me if you want to see this coming. Otherwise, I'm shutting down the shop. I'm going to put on a wig, going to get a nice chest piece that shows my titties, and I'm going to start streaming like a giant boob window and a tiny window showing the Spelunky gameplay that is actually not even me playing. And oh, this is just too wonderful. This is too wonderful. It's too wonderful. Warp, 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 warp. Oh, what a tragedy. Poor shopkeeper. Sucks to him. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being in the trash compactor? The Han Solo moment right there. Han Solo moment right there. Of watching that trash compactor walls closing in. And so very slowly, just being slowly crushed to death. I hope he suffered. Filthy Russian bot, alt-right, bigot. Can't believe that he isn't allowed to live, much less voice opinions. Disgusting! Alright, let's see if we can make it through this horrible dark level. Ah! I'm being butt raped. So good though, so good. I should have let that happen, but there's a lot of danger down here. Let's see if we can see. Let's see if we can see things. See if we can trap the major super bee in the worm tongue. Oh yeah, I am the murder Mexican super bee. Man, this queen is quite well hitting. Ooh. Ah, this darkness. Darkness embracing me. I won't get away with it, but I already did. I have killed so many of your compatriots. Oh yeah, here I am with my bait. Swarm tongue is going to swallow you whole. Oh yeah. Oh, he can't get out of there, so it's a complete moot point. Let's just blow it up. Oh boy. Did not blow it up at all. Alright, now it's trapped. It was trapped already. I could have whipped it easily. Instead though, here I am. Oh yeah, there will be a wreck. Don't worry about it. I'm talking out my ass when I say I'm going to delete it. YouTube keeps the the broadcast and it will convert it into a video. So don't worry about it if you missed the beginning. Actually, you can scroll back in a live stream and check it out from the beginning. But of course, then you missed the live part of the live stream. So you can always come back and you'll be able to see the entirety of the video. YouTube does it automatically. I think you can disable that, but as long as you don't disable it, you'll be able to see all the nonsense shenanigans that we have. He went back in there? How? This is nonsense. This is stupid. Oh man, there's 100 rubles? Is that from actual Croatia or something like that? And I got my butt petted, so that's like the best part. I love that. Thank you so much. I hope that you stuck your finger right up in there, because that's the way I roll. This guy is kind of annoying, but we have kind of committed to just murdering shopkeepers at all times. Oh yeah, rubles. Wasn't that like the old Russian currency, or is that the current Russian? Oh, it is the current Russian currency. I thought they had moved on to the Rusho, just like the Europe moved to the euro. Shows how much I know about international currency. Croatia would have been more exciting though. You are a Russian bot. I can't believe you're allowed to be on the internet. How dare you? How dare you? Commit suicide right now. Kill yourself. Oh jeez, that's totally grounds for demonetization, isn't it? For the streamer to tell his viewers to kill themselves. I'm pretty sure that qualifies as a bad thing to say on stream. I apologize. I apologize. You expect my apology video in which I show you. First, I will grab Luna and I put her right in front of you. And I'm like, just do this, Luna. This is old. I know this is an old joke, but I like it, so I'm going to tell it again. Let's do this, Luna. We can do this. This is a very hard video for me to make. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I told you guys to kill yourselves. I'm under a lot of stress. You don't understand. I am under so much stress. And everybody's on the media is always attacking me. So I just snapped. I snapped that one time. You just don't understand how rough it is for me. Oh yeah, he cut it with his teeth. Very happy to see that happen. Now let's leave this accursed place. There you go. Luna's doing fine. She's still really lonely. Especially we had that surgery, so we left it alone for 3 days, you know, with enough food and water, but she did not have a bad time. She was so mad when we got back. We opened the door and she was just yelling so hard. It was both hilarious, heartbreaking, and kind of irritating at the same time. Oh boy, Kali almost got pissed. But she was so mad. I don't think we have ever heard her meow that was so obviously angry. Like, she was not pleased at all that we left her alone for 4 days. It was like 3 days and a half. She was not pleased. So, you know, have her on my lap and all that stuff when I could muster the desire to roll all the lint, all the freaking fur off of my lap. She sheds a lot. That is one of the problems that this cat has, because, you know, we didn't buy her. We went to the shelter and quote rescued her. She was a sweetheart from the start. Trying to find the black market. What's going on here? It is blinking over there, but is it maybe under the plant? It's probably under the plant. It's a plant! Let's put that there, and another one to blow up the plant. There it is. Nice. We're good to go. Let's go to the black market. We have not seen it for a while. Oh. But yeah, she's doing okay now. Baplo P. Baplo B. I have no idea what your obsession with Cheez-Its is, but I endorse it. I'm all for weird shit. So, in your honor, I hope that you forever enjoy Cheez-Its, and I hope you're not doing anything weird and sexual with them. It's just culinary thing. Maybe you put them in your spaghetti or something. That'll be alright. Just don't put them in anal cavity. Don't put them anything weird, anywhere weird. Don't feed them to homeless men and then dismember them. That would be kind of weird. That is upsetting. But hey, we're still alive. But hey, now we're dead. I was too distracted. Too damn distracted. Too damn distracted with Baplo. So you can all right now just blame him for that death. I hope that you're happy, Baplo, because you brought death to this to that beautifully successful run. You are 100% responsible, and I would not be sad if now you got swatted. Like somebody doxed you. Somebody doxed you now and sent the cops to your place trying to get you murdered by a SWAT team getting guns in your face. I would not be sad at all. That's how much I blame you for that death. So anyway, I hope that all these come across as the jokes that they are and nobody feels bad about the nonsense that I say. It's something I very much enjoy about the live stream. Like 100% I am having a good time. Just treating you guys like I would treat somebody that I've known for a long time. And you guys kind of are, aren't you? I mean, I don't know you for a long time, but you have known me for a long time, and it's impossible. It's literally impossible for me to affect a persona at this point. I've been recording videos. I mean, obviously I'm like in an energetic kind of mood and mode that I am not normally in regular life, but all the nonsense that comes out of my face, I'm not faking it. So you can feel like you've known me for a long time. So in a way, I feel at liberty to say the most outrageous nonsense and, you know, pretend like I hate you or, you know, silly jokes like that. And hopefully it comes across as he's just taking the piss. It's an expression from Britain that I very much enjoy and approve of. I think it's a fantastic expression. I am always taking the piss. Never feel like I am actually coming down on you and trying to get the chat ganged up on you. It's silly. That's just silly. I guess you could take it out of context. Make a hit piece about me. Streamer Israel Blargh told one of his audience to kill himself. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. More. I shouldn't have even mentioned it. The super chats, I think. Now people are actually going to me. I made a mod, he says, where you can sacrifice to the Dark Lord Pac-Man. If you are willing to try it, how could I get it to you? It renames webgun to the best gun. It sounds like a properly meme lordy type of thing. If you have tried before, it might have gotten caught by a spam filter or something. Just send it to the EIP Barbuzano email that I've got. And I should see it. I'll check the spam folder just in case you got filtered somehow. But that's the way I will see it. No guarantee that I'll play though, because you know, if you made total garbage, I'm not going to want to do it. But if it's a kind of like a meme lord kind of thing, why not do a one-off video? One-off video. Here. Well, that is not exactly what I intended, but... Oh, that was so close. Next one will do it. Oh, get wrecked! Playing Worms right there. That was me playing Worms. Do you guys ever played Worms on Margeddon and, you know, the classic Worms video games where you would cook a grenade and have it explode right on top of your worm enemy? I played so much of that multiplayer with my brother when I was a kid. I tried to get back into it and I was like, ugh, this game's kind of boring. Like, if you don't play with somebody, because, you know, as an adult person, I am lonely and pathetic, so I have nobody to play with. So I was playing against the AI. I was like, this game is kind of boring without somebody else to blow up and make mad. So I stopped playing it, but it still was good. Like the newer versions, I think we've seen Noor Lion play it too. So it's not like it's a unknown game. But that was a Worms moment right there. Okay, we're gonna do something like this, then go down and, like freaking Neo, jump down to a cartwheel and grab the rifle from the floor and shoot that man before he has a chance to fight back. What game is this? I'm talking about Worms, W-O-R-M-S. If you're talking about this as in what game is it that I'm playing, it is Spelunky HD, which I would be very, very surprised if that was the intent of your question. There's a billion different versions of Worms out there. I don't know what the newest one is, but just get the one that is not 3D. 3D Worms was kind of trash. I don't know if they ever made a better version of Worms, but the one that I played was just super garbage, and I did not endorse it. Now that you have veteran intern, Miles3298 says, you probably play co-op as Spelunky with someone, assuming you actually have friends. That is the bold assumption that you made, and you are wrong. no friends whatsoever, especially friends that want to play Spelunky. And also, I don't want to play with some stranger. Like, no offense to you guys. No offense to you guys. Oh, he's actually being an idiot down there. It would seem that he's just going to... That is terrible. I only have 4 bombs now. Yeah, get wrecked. I probably could have just tossed that and they would have been caught in the cobweb, but it would have not been nearly as amusing. Mobslay38, hello back. I'm happy that you're here, person that I don't think I've ever seen you in the comments. So, hey, Mobslay38, welcome to the world of me being aware of you. Now, I make it a habit to look up the username of everybody that posts a chat message. And I'll be sure to check out your Facebook page, your any kind of social media. I'll find you on Twitter on my stealth account. And I'll be sure to follow your moves obsessively. And I do this with everybody that even remotely becomes inside of my awareness. Because it gives me great sexual pleasure. Like, it's not something I can help. I've embraced this part of myself, this obsessive stalker part of myself, and now I just kind of enjoy it. I know you can relate. Everybody, like half of the audience right now, we're all weirdos. We're all weirdos. Like, yes, you should be definitely... No! In fact, let me change that. You should not be concerned at all. Only time you should be concerned is if you find yourself, you wake up in the morning, and like it's just completely dark. And you stretch your fingers, and there's a barrier in front of your fingers, and you scratch out a little bit, and it's a little bit of padding, and then after you have scratched enough of the padding, it's just a slab of wood, and that is the moment you realize, I buried you alive. That's when you should be concerned. But before then, you shouldn't have any kind of concern at all. You know, for my own fun and profit. I hope that you don't feel concerned. Let's just bombard these people. I have been bestowed 1 billion bombs. So let's make good use of them. Oh boy, that's open. Oh boy. Ooh. Get the hell out of here. Oh boy. Thankfully, I have danced with death. And death was a terrible dancer. I stepped all over her toes. She left me alone. What can I say, Trapper John? I'm old school. I do bury people alive with coffins. Otherwise, it's just not stylish enough. I mean, I know that the mob did it with just throwing people in the throwing people in the river with a weight on their feet. I like to be classy. I like people to go out in comfort. Like if you just use dirt, their mouth fills up with dirt, and then they asphyxiate before it's time. It's very important for them to be aware of what is happening. Like, there's that extra bit of style when you do that. Okay, let's see if we can... Yeah, stun this guy. I'm not going to go down it, that would be foolish. I have 1 billion bombs. Man, oh man. Foxy got another 2 pounds. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's just weird. It's weird, but in a, you know, way that I should get used to, of people giving me money on the internet. I should be super happy about it. It still feels a little violent. Feels a little violent. I promise, absolutely promise. Especially, holy crap, if you're dropping money. I thought that was empty. I thought that was empty. It was not empty at all. Thankfully, Major Stupid was here. Major Stupid was here to shield me because he's one loyal hound. He is. What a guy. What a great guy. I love him. I love all the things that he does for me. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially if you drop some money into the chat, I'm going to be obsessively following you now until the day that you die. I will be sending you letters with compromising evidence and then extorting you out of money, more money, because you know you have putting money in the chat, which means you have money to spare, which means it will be a great endeavor for me to extort it out of you. So right now, you're now indebted to me in my warped mind for the rest of eternity. I have to find Trapper John. Here's some money. Get a nice coffee when my time comes. That pine box shit. Okay, okay. I'll be sure to use nothing but marble. It'll be very, very plush inside. Very plush and nice inside. It will have a TV screen inside. Holy crap, almost died. Oh, that's why there was no way to get to the shopkeeper, because there's a freaking ticket trap in the way. This is stupid. What's going on here? Alright, let's just take it easy. I don't want no ghosting nonsense. Your coffin will be the race car of coffins. It will be the sports model. It will have nice vents on the top, so you can... And it will actually have a straw all the way to the surface, so you don't asphyxiate to death. You instead will starve. Probably... I don't know. If the straw... If it rains, you might be able to just slurp a little bit of water through. So... Nice. So, you will not die of thirst. You will just eventually starve to death. That's why $5 gets you on the chat. Hell yeah! Nothing but style and wonderful things for my most staunch followers. It's not really, like, I don't even want to paint it that way, because I don't ever want to, like, to feel like that. Like, if you give me money, I value you more. That's not true. I don't want it to, so I don't want to say, hey, my most loyal followers, you're the guys that give me money, so I will very much appreciate you if you give me more money. That is pretty kind of dirty. I mean, 100% appreciate you if you put some cash in there. But like I've said many times before, like, I have a really nice, good paying job. So this is just supplemental income and something that I very much love doing. Don't ever feel like you have to for me to like I'm some kind of... I mean, I know that I am enormously popular. On the side of my schlong makes you just faint in utter awe of the power of my manhood. But just try to restrain yourself in your sheer adoration and adulation of my sensibility. Hey, Bliss Winters is here. I was going to be productive and do writing, but like, oh, fuffle bunnies. It's an Israel Blargh live stream. Absolutely, man. You gotta let go of all your commitments and just surrender yourself to the incredible, amazing event that is happening before your eyes right now. The first of perhaps several, maybe even 3 live streams that will happen in the future. With your old pal Blargh. Uncle Blargh is here to entertain you, gross you out, and astound you, all in equal measure. Probably gross out the most. Oh yeah, feels good to dispatch these people. Why not? Why not? Just take it easy. Do something like this for each and every one of them. Oh, that's too bad. You just wanted to break my streak, you scumbag. Oh yeah, he's exploded. Let's just continue on. Yes, displeased me greatly. Well, that's not what I wanted. Come on, man. Don't worry, don't worry. I had this, the timing ready. I mean, I have the explosives. Why not use them to obliterate the crap out of these scumbags? Alright, 1 pot to hell. I don't know, man. It's just... I'm only trying to get to the end, okay? Don't be stressing me out. You're just like my wife. You look like my wife just standing behind me. Standing behind me telling me, you're not doing it right. Oh, you ruined this thing. Ah, you left a bunch of water on the toilet. Ah, why didn't you clean all your hair from the damn shower? I can't stand it. My mother was so right. You're a good for nothing piece of... You're just like that. Just like that. And that's when I turn around and I clench my fist and say, please stop hurting me. And she never talks to me. She never has pity on my soul. Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a great time. Are you guys having a great time? It's just depressing. Interacting with humans, man, it's just challenging. It's just such a challenge. Probably you guys were having much great time if I enabled my pantsless webcam. Let's see. I'm kind of concentrating a little bit more because it's like the furthest we've gone in this live stream. By the way, it's supposed to be only 1 hour, but I'm having a good time. I am pretty damn hungry though. So it might be getting close to the time to close it up. I knew it. I knew Nostra effing Damages seems to know my deepest secrets. I knew it was my wife. To begin, what am I shooting here? I have no idea. I'm just getting distracted by chat and just making up nonsense. Just shooting into the blank. Shooting blanks. Like I've been doing all my life. And Nicole is here. I've seen you in the comments. Welcome. Welcome so much. Nicole, here's the lady that we were talking about. Nicole, I don't know if you're married. You might have mentioned this, but you know, I'm terrible at remembering everything. I was telling earlier, everybody, that if you're a female watching this, your dating game is like completely solved. Like all nerds are so happy they find a lady that loves the video games. Your dating life must be a breeze. All you need to do is go to, oh boy, thank you Parachute for saving me from my own stupidity. Just go to a gaming forum and subtly drop hints that you're indeed a lady. And you'll probably get like 100 PMs, and there will be a couple, at least two, that will not be show boss and vagina, and those you can start a conversation with. You'll have a great husband in the making. Anyway, getting kind of weird and personal, so my apologies. To single out nobody. Unless you get me killed. If you get me killed, I will absolutely make you feel like utter trash. I'll make you feel like Johnny. Johnny made me feel in 5th grade. Let me pull up my underwear in front of Nancy. And Nancy was like, I didn't know. Your penis was so small. And that's when they started calling me Tiny Weenie. And it stuck all the way to my high school days. They chased me, man. They chased me through social media. The cyberbullying was real. It was a real bad time. At least I made it through, though. I made it through. After I gave all the souls to Shaglaroth. Let's put Jacqueline right there. After I gave all the souls to Shaglaroth, proper retribution happened. And the rest is history. Bloody, dismembered history. Put that there. We're going to the warm for no reason other than let's do it. We're gonna have a great time in the warm. Show Bobs and Spaghetti. We also, it's very important. It's very important to show Bobs and Spaghetti in any kind of relationship. When you show Bobs and Spaghetti, you just express your respect towards your interlocutor. Being chased by horrible monsters. It's just a sign of respect. Don't feel like you're being treated as a Nazi or anything like that. It's just like a greeting. Really, on the internet. You have to prove you're female. So what better way than to show Bob's Vagani and hairbrushing the pooper? It's very important to fulfill all these steps. Anyway, let's just leave that because I don't want it to devolve into absolute nonsense. Did they just blow up my bomb that I so carefully placed? I'm very salty about that. I don't know why. Destroy my bomb. I think the acid destroys bombs. I did not know that, and I don't think it does. It just was some other weird accident. Ah, this weapon is for chumps. Just get rid of this shotgun. Start cutting up the place. Oh yeah, koshosh. This reminds me of my Kurdish days. And I will roam the deserts of Kazakhstan in search of infidels. They will all be sacrificed to the one and only God. Right, continue on after that brave, wonderful recollection. I get too involved in all these nonsense things that I keep saying. I forget to look aside, and I will probably, this run will probably end when I Chris knife a turret. That will be awesome. By the way, now that we have live streaming, maybe I should do the what's it called? The death roulette. Because that's always a super fun part of the Bear Taffy streams. I would like to ape that. It's super cool to have people bet on how we'll die. Give out whatever the hell prizes. I don't even know what the prizes are. I've never actually done it. What do you get out of it? I have no idea. There's no shopkeeper here because they're idiots. They managed to kill themselves with acid. Well, kind of look your own fault, isn't it? If you wait on top of a pool of acid and you're staring down at it, it's perhaps your own dumbass fault to just get wrecked by the acid that floats into your mouth. Hey, Ohio Rush Baby is here. Okay, Israel, I see what you did with the lettering on your stream post. Facepalm. We're all incels. I thought that it was a clever thing to do. It wasn't even planned. I just saw, hey, I can actually highlight these letters and it will be a giggle-worthy thing. I hope that you appreciate it. Let's take this time. I can actually read. The Badams52 also is here. I don't know if you've been posting for a while, but it's the first time I noticed you. Warm with no Kapala, Jake Power Cape, not something I ever do. Well, I just live on the edge of danger. What can I say? Kazakhstan is more steppe than desert. You don't know. You haven't been there. I've been there. I've been in the trenches. No strafing damage. You're so full of shit. I wasn't that desert. I wasn't that war. Don't tell me. Don't tell me what I was through, okay? Case closed. Crazy Suggestion 72-hour live stream with the gem duplication or whatever. I think I'll pass. I know it's a joke, but that entire... Let's carry on. Let's carry on. That entire duplication thing, it's just too time consuming. It's just crazy. Only the one and only Jamie White and DT and, you know, all the other super dedicated people that I have not kept track of. Here we have a fun-loving shopkeeper. You know, sometimes, as you often do, you feel bored when waiting to murder the people that have killed all your friends. So you just go yourself and put yourself into the bouncy platform and just have a good time. Just end that good time with a properly placed bomb. Let's see if we can get a good arc here. I would like to see it though. Can I get close? Oh yeah, I can totally get close enough. Oh yeah! Let's see if we can time this bomb. The thing is, it'll totally get me. Oh, I can jump higher than you. Does this make you feel inadequate, Mr. Shopkeeper? Does this make you feel like you are not measuring up to my powers? Whoa! Oh! Oh! Beautiful. He exploded before reaching the end. Very, very pleasing. Anyway, we have to kill ourselves. I almost will go through. There should be a Moai head somewhere around here. No, of course. I'm an idiot. I did not keep track of... Did not keeping track of where we're at. We, of course, need to go through the thingamabobber thing that we always go through. What's it called? Mothership. That I always, like, I will never not forget the name of the mothership. And I always need to search in the recesses of my addled, cobweb-filled brain to find the word mothership. And I don't know why, okay? Don't judge me. You're always judging me. My brain just works in stupid ways sometimes. Let's just go through. Oh boy, stretch. If I had to stretch, that means we've been here a while, haven't we? We're going to make this into the last run. This is going to be the last run. Didn't want to make this over an hour. Probably we've been here. Oh, there it is. I see it now. An hour and 13 minutes. I think that was there all along, and I just now noticed it. So, another evidence. Another piece of evidence of my stupidity. I'm sorry, maybe stupidity did not deserve that, but at least it was fast and sudden. Like all my enemies in high school. Boy! Man, did they suffer. Holy crap, it was glorious. They deserved it, though. For that teeny weeny name that they call me. I showed them. Doesn't matter if you have a teeny weeny when you're the only one that's left alive. Alright, so there's that crazy person up there. As usual, he awaits to end our existence. Ah. It's alright though. Please don't destroy me. What the? I would like to question how that happened. I'm pretty sure I did not have 18 points of health. How did that bomb only stun me? I'm pretty confused right now. Pretty confused. But hey, I'll take it, man. That was a very nice survival. 100% planned, of course, as it always is. I just dance with danger. Dance with the... Take it easy, buddy. Take it easy. One of these will land on his anus. Why, do you think I'm going to go hunt him down? I'm not going to go hunt him down. I am going to go hunt him down. Is he still alive? Oh boy! That was maybe less than ideal choice. Do that. You have 30 seconds to get this done. There's force fields that will reflect his plasma shots. Hey, the shopkeeper has killed himself somehow, and I embrace the somehow. We need to kill the freaking alien queen. All this time, all those shots could have been reflected. I just got lucky. I would have seen it coming though, because I am elite and super incredibly well endowed. So, with good reflexes, I wasn't making an off-color joke. I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you thought as much, because I seem to have a tendency for these jokes. You're dead. I don't even want the things inside of your guts. I just wanted to watch you die. I think you were stunned by the alien rays, so the bomb explosion didn't kill you. I don't know what happened there. I have no idea. I need to re-watch that stuff. Yeah, Ultra Instinct, Blargh, stop giving a heart attack. Sorry, dirty, but this is just the way I do. This is the way I do. To go taking the mothership, watch out for the reflection. Yeah, I totally was, Joey. Coming plasma rang. Please say us, Blargh. I think everybody is pretty confused. Oh, you rewatched it. So Kondo Slime rewatched that horrible interaction with the bomb. And in fact, the alien... There was an alien ray somewhere. It was the bomb blowing up a block below a laser which hit you. That is so weird. That was super lucky. Or was it lucky? Maybe because if the bomb hadn't blown up, the thing would not have stunned me, right? Oh, the force field. I see what you mean. Like it blew up the piece of scenery, so the force field that was about to end stunned me as well. That's what happened, I think. And there's the Moai head. There's the Moai head. How do we want to die today? Let's start plasma cannoning alien. Okay, well, off I go. That was short-lived. Iron Rush, baby. Thank you for $10. Good entry in 2019. Are you going to try other streaming platforms? From a former patron. Yeah, man, I remember you. I know you. You've been around for a long time. And in fact, you were still naked in my RimWorld playthrough. You survived the next episode. Isn't that incredible? You'd love to be naked. It's crazy. I explained this at the beginning of the stream. Recently, there was a new upgrade to the internet by GCI. Streaming the internet through the cable connection. We didn't have cable ever in this house, so they had to come and make the connection, which the poor guy had to wade through literally about 2 feet of snow to be able to get to, oh boy, to be able to get to the pole. He got it connected and everything. And now the internet goes through the cable connection, and it's literally 100% faster. I used to be able to download a 1 megabyte per second. Now I download 100 megabytes per second, which probably is better than a lot of big cities these days. Pretty awesome. Pretty damn awesome. Of course, more expensive, but not that much more expensive. Why am I opening this? Let me get to a safe spot, because I could have used my scepter, but let's just do it in style, huh? This is the way we do things in the Blargh land. We just blow things up. What's the scepter? Where's the scumbag? I don't know where he went, but now he's dead, so it's all good. Literally 100. Yeah, hot chilling. You are expressing some disbelief, and I don't know if you're honest because you are also in a situation where your internet is garbage, or you are in a big city, you can't download a gigabyte per second. But it is baffling for somebody. I've never had internet even close to this fast. Like the 1 megabyte per second is the fastest I ever had. So going to somewhere where I can download a 20 gigabyte game in like a minute. How does the math work? A minute will be 60, will be 600. That'll be 6 gigabytes per minute. So A 20 gigabyte game literally downloads in 3 minutes 20 seconds. So it's insane. It's just crazy. Something I'm not used to at all. I'm just in awe of the speed of this technology. Not cheap, but the previous one was $140, $135 I think the bill was, and now it's $175, which is super outrageous. But that's standard for Alaska. You're not going to get anything good in Alaska. Any kind of good prices for your internet connection. But for somebody that is a super nerd gamer that has such high requirements of internet connection, penis. Requirement for internet connection. 100%. You be quiet. You be quiet. I am using percentages correctly, and your pedantry has no place here. You're banned now. Who was it? Who was it? 100%. Max LaRoche. You're banned now for correcting my math. How dare you, sir or madam? Your name is Max, so you're probably a sir. But I'm not assuming your gender. You could be a Maxine, huh? So there you go. How dare you correct my math? Banned forever. Get out of here. Anyway, it feels like 100. What do you mean 100 times is not 100%? You're speaking nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. Anyway, yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? What is the standard? Any of you guys live in a big city and will tell me a standard of broadband plus the price that you pay? Because that way I can compare a little bit and make myself feel a little bit better, or worse, of paying so much money for these admittedly amazing technology. Alright, let's just go through here. I don't think there is a shopkeeper to murder. That's right, Max LaRoche. I got you. Oh man, traditionalism and perennialism has given me $20. Bad internet is gone, absolutely. Thank you so much for your generous donation. My spam department has your number now. I know that you have money to spend. So obviously, this is why we never give to charity that asks for an email. By the way, we do it in other ways. I did give $100 to charity already, just because of a cause that I believe in. No big deal, no big deal. It's very important for me that you know it, but I'm just like low-key not bragging about it. And it's very important that you know it, though. You guys know it, right? That I gave money to charity. Anyway, this is why we don't, because we never, I think the email I used was, please don't spam me at gmail.com or something like that, because the moment they get your number, they will just hound you on that phone number. The moment they get your email, it's just constant emails about, oh, we have this drive, we have this other thing. It's just constant nonsense. So I resent it greatly. This is a bad idea that I just did. I might just die horrendously. Woohoo! So good. Everything's under control. Everything's under control. Everything's under control. It's all good. I got out of there with Pablo. He is so happy to be in my arms. Get wrecked, Anubis 2. One of your minions did hurt me a little bit. It's all good. It's all good. You guys thought that I was going to bite the dust, but Pablo here was my bulwark against insanity. Here's a crazy person too. Okay, Pablo, you were my bulwark. Now you're going to be my weapon. Man, what a multi-use kind of person you are. I appreciate you, Pablo. You even make it all alive. What an amazing survival of Pablo and his. I told you guys. I just need to warm up and just start ignoring you fools. Start doing some good old spelunking right here. I'm good. Those wimps that target command ain't got nothing on Blargh's Anubis skills. I just stomped all over that jackal-faced scumbag. That was just too damn badass. I'm the greatest. Anyway, I guess we'll rope up. See what our good old friend Olmec has to offer. We'll steal all his stuff just out of spite. Like, we have no reason to grab all that stuff, but just to make sure that he knows that all his riches are now mine before he melts in a pool of lava. Very important to humiliate your enemies before disposing of their bodies. Otherwise, what's the point? Like, if you're just killing because it's fun, what's the point? you gotta, it has to be personal. It has to be something that first you make them feel horrible, maybe do something to their family members, and then after you're done, that's when you do the killing. Anyway, am I leaving behind the, yeah, I'm leaving behind the entrance. There you go. How dare you? How dare Color 25 to make bets on whether I'm going to survive or not? I'm absolutely, this is going to be the most incredible hell run you have ever seen. Son of a bitch. What are you? It's just, I'm here. I thought that I had seen the scene just fine, but instead, I messed up. As usual, though. As usual. Okay, these 2 bombs will do it. There you are. Looking at the chat because I got time now. There's no reason to fear the ghost here. All right, almost done. Yeah, I asked you guys for broadband figures and money that you pay for it, and then oh boy, and then I just neglected to look at the chat, so I never actually saw it. But don't worry, I'll just go back. I'll just go back and read through the chat obsessively because I need to take every single one of your names, put it in my notebook of the people I'm going to stalk from here on out. It's very important to me for me to keep my stalker list. Stalking list. It's a subtle distinction, right? Your stalker list is something you don't want. Your stalking list is something you absolutely want to keep as updated as possible. I resent this. I resent this treatment. Mr. Freaking Vlad did what nobody else has been able to do, and that is bring me down to the 1 point of health, and now suddenly this run became that much harder. I only have 10 bombs, unfortunately. So Color 25, you might get that negative outcome after all the pain that we have suffered. In fact, I'm going to take it easy, looking at the chat in between. I'll just look at the chat in between levels. I think that's a much better way to do things. I'm just out of breath. I'm just so full of stress. Little late, but Los Angeles are getting 100 Mbps at $65 a month. 100 Mbps, that's 10 megabytes per second. So that's that's less than I got. That feels good. That feels good for me. A pot run, but how am I going to do a pot run when I'm already in hell? This is not a pot run at all. I guess I could just grab a pot and give it to Yama. See if it's full of delicious garbanzo beans. You say garbanzo beans instead of chickpeas. Because you gotta keep up with your Hispanic heritage. Make some mean lentil stew. And when I say mean, I mean it's full of little voices that whisper in your head, telling you to kill yourself. That is a complete non sequitur that I will not elaborate on or talk any more about. Hey, you guys know I can cook some really delicious lentil stew. Let's move on to the next thing to talk about. Well, this person is kind of annoying. There's this ticket trap there. This should be safe, right? Oh boy. This is not safe at all. Okay, this is good. This is good. He's going to just jump at my height. But of course the ticket trap has been a pain in the ass. We should do it. I'm pretty sure he cannot reach me from there. Do I lose my patience? Do I just go over there and just stomp his head and get the hell out? I do have 7 bombs. Oh boy! Well, now he is a crispy little corpse, isn't he? Beautiful stuff. Wonderful. Oh yeah, ending the run with 1 HP. It's happening. It's happening. I didn't do it on purpose, but it's happening. Right, we will create a corpse party. I made this GIF a bit ago, and I really wanted to use it. I don't know if we're going to get enough corpses here, but I might be able to gather them up. 200 health players die in 1 hit. Even though I knew the hell. Oh man, I keep reading. I keep reading, but then I hit the spacebar just out of inertia. But that's right, we don't get hit by fire boys. Let's carry on. Very slowly. making our way down. 5-3. This is the place where I usually die. Like, those high stakes runs. Well, that was a short-lived shopkeeper anger. Those high stake runs are usually thrown away in 5-3. It's very high stakes, man. I have lots to prove. Holy crap, are you guys seeing this exit? No wonder this idiot died a horrendous death. Oh, everybody's just clenching their butt cheeks right now. Ohio Rush, baby, especially. He's like he could crush carbon into diamonds in his anal sphincter because he's clenching those butt cheeks so hard. He's going to make it. We're going to make it. We're going to make it for this Yama nonsense. This filthy, ugly ass faced monstrosity that is Yama. He's going to bite the dust. He's going to bite my mushroom-shaped tip of my BB. And, you know, it's all going to be hilarious. Stop. There we go. Go bite a mushroom, Yama. Do you guys like that? It's my new catchphrase. Go bite a mushroom. Oh, you enjoy it. That's all I got. I guess it could use some refinement. And everybody believes me. Oh, everybody's cheering me on. I feel so good about myself right now. Pogo Homo. Wonderful name. Congratulations. Your name alone is good. Well worth anything. He has given me some boon at 25. Thank you for your pulling. Plain okay. I like it. Well, I hope that you approve. I hope your tepid approval continues on. Your tepid approval is all I could possibly hope for. That's what I'm used to from my wife as well. Like, you know, it's a lot of psychological abuse in my relationship, but this one that is, oh boy, is rooted in love. Psychological. Holy crap! That's right. Do you guys know that happens? Oh my goodness! Wow, how stupid is this? Okay, a little too close to the skulls. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to murder you. Well, that is not exactly what I intended. I know this is possible. I know I can do it. Oh boy! Ah! The pressure got me. The pressure got me. I knew it. Noster effing Damas, it was all your fault. He said that he hoped I failed, and just to make him feel good about it, just to make him feel good, just to make Noster effing Damas feel good, I failed. Or maybe to make him feel bad. And now everybody's going to gang up on him. Yeah, there's indeed. Everybody dogs Noster effing Damas, find out exactly where he lives, send 20 boxes of pizzas with anchovies in them. Do they even put anchovies in pizzas anymore? I don't even see that in options. When you order pizza, they don't offer anchovies at all. What the deal is has the Futurama future already come true, and anchovies have already gone extinct, and they're going to be the most disgusting preserve ever conceived, and Zoidberg will forever want to eat the anchovies, and it'll make a very, very amusing episode of a future sitcom. That's all I got. Anyway, this is going to be the end of the live stream, an hour and a half. Thank you so much to everyone that showed up. Who the hell eats anchovies? Beats me, man. I always hated them, Tom Vets. But they were a thing, like a regular thing to ask for when I was growing up. Nobody uses them anymore, at least in the pizza places up here. Anyway, we were pretty successful, all things considered. We got to see Yama. We choked hard at the end. We just grabbed the mushroom-shaped dick and just shove it right down our throats. We love to be homoerotic in this channel. So, you know, a very, very usual nice ending to our live stream. Thank you, Oxy, for another £2. The pot run will soon reach fruition. Sure, man, if it helps you sleep. Anyway, thank you for showing up. This was a great time. I had a super duper time. I don't know when I'll be able to do this anymore. Like, it won't be a regular thing because while the connection is great, I don't really have the time that I can say, okay, this is my live stream day. So it will just be randomly whenever I feel like, hey, I'm going to schedule this time for a live stream, and I will let you guys know ahead of time like I did this one. So that will be the pattern from now on, but thankfully it will not be something to be embarrassed about anymore. The quality is thumbs up. Everybody enjoyed it. Hope that you had a great time. I'll see you in the next one. Until that moment, maybe, call your mother and tell her you love her.